Okay. So we was here. I was telling you all about my preeclampsia, and the last part of it says preeclampsia can progress slowly or rapidly, mild symptoms to severe life-threatening complications, which I had. It says if you're not diagnosed and treated properly, your doctor will screen you for the conditions at every prenatal visit by taking your blood pressure and checking your urine sample for protein, which they did. And my blood pressure was so freaking high. It wasn't normal. They said that I did have protein in my urine, but I didn't know that it could affect your liver and kidney or anything like that. They said it says how can preeclampsia affect my health and my baby's health? The more severe the conditions and the earlier it appears, the greater the risk for you and your baby. Most women who get preeclampsia develop mild symptoms near their due date, and they and their babies do fine with proper care. But when preeclampsia is severe, it can affect many organs and cause serious or even life-threatening problems. That's why you'll need to deliver early if your condition is severe or getting worse. Preeclampsia causes the blood vessels to constrict, resulting in high blood pressure and a reduced blood flow that can affect organs in your body, such as your liver, kidneys, and brain. When less blood flows to your uterus, it means problems for your baby, such as poor growth. Sorry, the trash people are here, so they're wanting to bang on stuff. It says such as poor growth, too little antibiotic fluid, and placental eruptions. It says when the placenta separates from the uterine wall before delivery. In addition, your baby may suffer the effects of prematurity if you need to deliver early to protect your health. Changes in your blood vessels caused by preeclampsia may cause your capillaries, I don't even know that word, to leak fluid into your tissues, which results in swelling. And when the tiny blood vessels in your kidneys leak, protein from your bloodstream spills into your urine. It's normal to have a small amount of protein in your urine, but more than a little bit can signal a problem. Symptoms of preeclampsia typically disappear soon after childbirth, but women who've had preeclampsia have a higher risk of having cardiovascular problems in the future, including hypertension, strokes, and heart failure. So, at that time, I was freaking out. I had a life, it was life-threatening, and at that time, they put me on baby monitors to monitor Kaya's heartbeat, and they were like, her heartbeat getting slow, and I was like, what's going on? What's going on? And I just started freaking out. My husband wasn't there at the time. He had to go back to work. So I was with my mom. And my husband's boss at the time, his girlfriend, said, she has preeclampsia, you need to get back down there. She was like, that can be life-threatening. And my mom called him. Because I was crying. And my mom told my husband that I got a serious case now. At this time, my midwife was trying to do everything in her power to get me admitted to the hospital. That way they can, watch her and myself. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. Whenever my husband came in there, I just started crying. And he was like, what's going on? My midwife told him that she has a serious case of preeclampsia, and it could harm her and the baby, and you might lose both of them. My husband, he was so upset. He was just crying. He's like, I can't lose them. He's like, I can't lose both of them. And he called his dad, and his dad came up to the hospital, and his dad was by our side the whole entire time. And he told his dad that he's like, I can't lose them. So in the hospital, I stayed in the hospital for 3 weeks before I delivered her. And they said, because I was getting late and I was only dilated till 1, they was monitoring her, and in my sleep they said that my heart stopped. And like my husband, he as soon as he heard the machine go beep like that, he jumped out. He was like nurses started coming in trying to bring me back. And I was like, what happened? He's like, do you not know that your heart stopped? I was like, no. And he was like, yeah, your heart stopped. Because my mom was there. And my husband was there. My husband's name is Colton, by the way. And he was like, and they were just both crying by the bed. And I didn't know. And it scared me that my heart stopped. So they were like, we've got to get this baby out. We've got to get this baby out. So that Sunday, I delivered a beautiful baby girl. My labor was okay. It was not the best, but my delivery, getting in there, pushing and stuff like that, it was hard. I had to have an oxygen mask because I couldn't breathe, and I was having a hard time breathing. They thought that I would probably might have to have a C-section, so they had a doctor on and a lot of nurses, and so luckily I got to deliver her vaginally, because that's what my heart was set on, was to deliver her vaginally instead of having a cesarean. But after that, my recovery took a long time, and I did get preeclampsia again, but not as bad as I thought. I started getting pregnancy rash also, and my pregnancy was hard. It was really hard. And it's hard for me and my husband and my family to talk about, because they did have to see me go through that. And our family supports us in our decision that we've made. And no, we are not having any more kids because of my health. And we don't want to go through that again. And I don't want to